Chez Ru is the only place to be. Chez Ru, through your speakers weekly. Chez Ru, get your liquor and unwind. Chez Ru, then you'll never be behind. Welcome to my place.
Welcome to episode 2.5. I'm Rudii, and despite the shitty weather outside, I've dug deep into my vibrant sweatshirt bag today. My guest this week hails from a southern city nicknamed Red Stick. Those with the sauce currently refer to it as the place where jigging was born. But for the simpletons out there, I'm talking about good old Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a place where the good book is omnipresent and a smidgen of racism ain't never hurt nobody, but hurt somebody. However, this country girl with a free spirit is out here fulfilling her dreams of seeing the world with her bubbly personality and curious mind. A wine-loving, loyal woman who isn't scared of a good time when she's not sharing her counsel in the middle of a dominated world of fintech. I introduce to you my nut job of a friend who can simply do no wrong. Stevie Long. Welcome. What in the hell is happening here?
What an introduction. Well, you know, those COVID strains that are morphine, I'm just trying to keep it.
Oh, okay. No, I like it, but you would suffocate to death, and I'm not insured for that. But you look official, like we're about to do a presentation. Where's the PowerPoint?
Good points.
Every office needs a mannequin. Fuck.
Yes, I thought it would add some extra oomph to the show, or maybe make me feel less alone here.
Yeah, just what I
during
need.
These lockdown times, you know.
But I like, you look cute, you look cute.
I started with a coconut oil hair mask. Then I washed my hair and I did an apple cider vinegar rinse so that it would be nice and shiny.
Yes.
And I curled it and I put on a nice shirt and some earrings and a little bit of makeup.
Wow.
You know, it was a lot.
Like
it was a lot for you.
Oh my God, I feel, well, shit, let's grab a beverage.
I do have a beverage.
Oh.
I'm a pop this baby right here.
Okay, well, go ahead and pop it. It feels like you're celebrating something all on your own.
I'm celebrating you, Rudii.
Girl, don't you? Okay.
Ooh.
Oh. No,
some coffee mugs, yes.
That's going to come in real handy in the promo snippets that are going to hit the airwaves later. It's like, oh my God, what a conservative girl drinking her coffee while you're talking reckless. Sure.
And people know this bitch ain't playing. Cheers.
Cheers. Let me make a toast. Here's to my schizophrenic friend. She's good people.
Good people.
Yeah.
That I am. Rudii, I like that sweatshirt though. And let me just tell you, Michael Jackson is looking so fine in that background.
I mean, he was fine when he was black. I want to hit you with some rapid fire questions while we warm up our livers.
I am ready. Hit me with those rapid fire questions.
Heels or sneakers?
Sneakers.
Breakfast, must have or not?
For me, breakfast is like noon. So it is a must have, like the items you would eat at breakfast, but I don't eat them at the time of breakfast.
Yes.
It's like a...
It's like a perhaps. Name of your first sexual partner?
Ren Hiralaw. Actually, his full name is Master Ren Hiralaw. He's from Trinidad and Tobago.
His name was Master? So when he was hitting it from the back, did you say, yes, Master?
He went by Ren, but I did, of course.
Oh, wow. Oh, that must be a great, reparations fantasy for some black folk.
Side note, I'm the last female he was with.
He didn't die, right?
And he's with men now.
Okay. It's like, I killed him. I was like,
Okay. I'm crazy, but I'm not that kind of crazy. And it's not because I was terrible.
Yeah, I was gonna say, after you, he's like, nah, dick for me. What's more attractive in a mate? Empathy or financial stability?
You got to have empathy because I care about people and I need you to care about people too.
What's the strangest thing you've eaten?
Oh man, the strangest thing I've ever eaten. That is a good one because the first thing that comes to mind, it's actually like, even for me, a line that I'm not sure I want to share. Oh, you know what? I know what's the strangest thing I've eaten. Shit, an ant's ass. I licked an ant's ass. That is a true story. In Australia, your face.
What?
Okay, so you're confused. All
I
right.
could barely find the ant, let alone its ass.
In Australia, you have massive bugs. You have massive, like everything that's scary and can kill you. These ants will not kill you, but they have these big glowing asses. It's very easy to find. It sticks out. What the interesting thing is if you lick it and put it on your tongue, it shocks your tongue as if the same if you licked a battery and put a battery on your tongue.
Oh.
Oh, and I swallowed a live goldfish. And that was another strange thing. I'm from Louisiana. It's like a thing we do there. We take a shot. We take a shot of a live goldfish and then we take a shot of tequila.
Poor thing. I'm still on the, hey man, I've always wanted to put a battery to my tongue. Let me lick that ass of that ant real quick.
Well, I had two options. It was either licking an ant's ass or licking this toad's back. And the toad's back, if you lick it, you have like hallucinations. And I wasn't quite ready for hallucinations. I was willing to take a little shock to my tongue.
Well.
When in Rome.
Yeah. Well, now this one, share with us an embarrassing story.
Okay. There is not often times that I'm embarrassed. But one of my last memories of being embarrassed was when I was 8 years old. Actually, the true embarrassment came when I turned 9. But when I was 8, in the middle of the night, woke up and I had to go poop. And then I went to get toilet paper and there was no toilet paper. And it was in the middle of the night. Everyone was sleeping. Me being the caring person that I am, I didn't want to yell and wake people up. So I was just like, Mom. But she never heard me. So eventually I just fell asleep on the toilet. The next morning when my dad woke up, he came in and found me on the toilet asleep. And instead of waking me up like a normal, sane human being would, he went and grabbed the video camera. So he thought he would capture the moment. And the embarrassing part comes when I had my 9-year-old birthday party and had a sleepover. My dad thought this would be the brilliant time to share this video with my friends. And yeah, I don't remember anything from that sleepover or from that birthday party. The only thing I remember is seeing that on the screen and being mortified. It's like the rest of the evening is a blackout.
I'm beginning to understand why you like to drink and smoke so much. I'm still trying to get rid of that nightmare. Man. Favorite form of relaxation?
Okay, but it's like a combination of things. So what I really love to do is I love to make myself what I call a lemon detox cocktail. So it's like basically all the good things of the whole lemon detox thing, but then like with some alcohol.
What are you detoxing if there's alcohol in tox?
There's lemon in it. And then I'll roll my joint. I do a face mask. I do like multiple face masks and do this whole skincare, hair care. And the neighbors are looking at me like, this bitch.
It sounds relaxing though. What is the last song you sang to your baby boy? You got to sing it right now.
I like girls who like girls. Girl, I have a video. It's like our dance routine in the morning. He stands on the table and I play that song and we're just like, I like girls who like girls.
The wheels on the bus go round. No child songs, huh?
No, actually, we don't really do a lot of child songs. No, it's mostly like that, or like he likes Megan Thee Stallion though.
What's her name?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, okay. I think you said
It's because
Megan
it's
Thee
Dutch, because
Stallion.
it's the same way that they spell T in Nederlands.
Yes, but
T-H-A-A. I
yeah,
know, but
Netherlands. You said Megan T. Stallion, like she's a lawyer trying to do ambulance chaser. I am Megan Thee Stallion.
girl, I'm done. I'm done.
You just getting started. Poly lifestyle, pro or against?
Pro.
Dumper or dump E?
I prefer to get dumped when I am done in a relationship. Then I often like do everything to make them want to leave. So then I don't have to deal with the drama of it. They're just like, okay, I'm done, I'm out. And I can be like, oh, shit, really, is there anything I can, no? Okay, bye. But I mean, this is under the assumption that you're not in a poly. It's complicated.
So have you been in a poly relationship before where you wanted to?
I have.
Were you tired of both of them or just one of them?
Just one of them.
Oh, that's complicated. So y'all were trying to conspire how to get rid of the third one?
Well, no. Okay.
Is this the moment where you're like, I shouldn't have started this story? Is that the moment right there, huh? Yeah, but you're going to finish that shit now. Go ahead.
One couldn't handle the fact that I was in a relationship with another person, and the other one could handle the fact that I was in a relationship with the other person. So I wasn't going to end the other relationship because he only wanted to be in a monogamous thing. I was really happy in the other situation.
Yeah, have another sip. Shit.
I know, like this one's getting a little.
You held on strong. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your freak number? Well, I mean, after these stories.
I mean, I think like 10 is just really a limiting number. Like
I feel 98. What?
I feel 69, bitch.
All right. Drink to that. We should take a moment to reflect on the fact that Kim Kardashian just told us she failed her first law exam.
I'm actually sad for her.
First year, so she'll be okay.
All the flack that she got from people judging her based on the fact that she was doing this and the route that she was taking to do it. I think it's really quite harsh how she's been treated for this and everything in public display. And so then, of course, it is so normal for you to fail your first exam in law. Like that is like, are you even a lawyer if you didn't? However, she's in the public eye and people are already judging her and already giving her shit about it. And now for this to go out there, I'm sure she's going, and it's discouraging to fail in any circumstance, but yet alone to fail in the public eye like that. And when I know like she's doing it for the right reasons and people suck.
Oh my God, it's almost like you're a fan. She's worried about her kids watching old Keeping Up episodes. The one with the FBI stepping in to investigate the sex tape is a classic.
And there's no shame in it. Like, come on. So she had really great sex. Like, I'm not going to lie.
You saw it, didn't you?
I did more than that, which is actually wrong and I shouldn't have. But
Well,
you
you
know,
did more than that. What did you mean? You reenacted it? You distributed it?
I didn't just see it. I like did some stuff while I was seeing it.
Oh, you play with yourself while watching Kim and Ray J fuck? Oh, I could see why y'all are connected. So an autistic 11-year-old boy in Nebraska was missing for 5 days. You know why?
Why?
He was playing a game called Hide from Police.
No.
Listen, you would think he was black.
But he wasn't.
Let's also raise a glass for the elderly man in Austria who got the wrong leg amputated.
Oh.
I don't know how us drinking will help him, but let's do our best, okay?
Yeah.
This was all due to a mistake by a hospital worker who marked the wrong leg.
Shit.
The man was too ill to catch the error. But that nurse ain't too old to catch these hands. The fuck? No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm like, did they really say that?
Yeah, they said that in the news article. Catch these hands, bitch.
Oh shit. I love you, girl. This is this is the definition of smooth. You are so smooth. You just rolled right into that. I missed it. But damn, you know what it reminds me of?
What? Oh God, you bitch got a story for everything.
You heard about the old guy. I forget where it was, but true story. He went in for something and he came out circumcised.
Nobody wants that turtleneck anyway.
Wait, hold up.
You like non-circumcised dicks?
100%. 100. My first dick was a non-circumcised dick,
That doesn't make it right.
but he only had one ball.
See, that's too much going on. No.
Okay, wait. How do you fare then over here living in Europe? Like, is that on your Tinder profile? Like, are you circumcised?
That's why I started diversifying my portfolio. I also don't do Tinder. My issue is not meeting people. I meet people all the time. So,
I mean, but like now, how are you meeting people?
oh girl, I had a whole policy last year, no tongue till 2021. So
Now it's halfway through 2021, bitch.
I know,
Where's
but
that song?
I didn't really expect us to not have it together yet.
All right. You
But
know
I
what?
must say,
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help
I've been
you.
very horny the past 2 weeks and 3 days.
The quickest solution, it's called the Eva. It's a device. It is curved like this. So this end is like a little dildo and it goes inside and it vibrates and it has different levels and different styles of wavelengths of vibration. This other end that curves up has a little vibrator suction cup that goes right on the clit.
Is it purple?
It is.
I might have seen it. Not at your house.
At my house. I was gonna say.
No. The next time I come over, I'm gonna be like, research.
Feels good. Sorry, I get excited. I like it.
You like to get slapped on the cheek with it and everything, huh?
I do.
That type. No, because you remind me of this girl that I saw in the porn.
I've been told this several times throughout my life, even starting back when I was in high school, that I look like a porn star named Sky Lopez. So maybe that's who you were referencing when you saw me.
I just meant like you have this, the guy came to pick up something. You're like, oh, is it this? You know, you just have that vibe. You know what kind of porn I like to watch?
What kind?
Okay, I like to watch thugs, male gangsters, fuck the shit out of each other, Stevie. Tell you that.
Baby.
When he says to the dude, suck my dick, nigga, I'm like, oh, suck it. Like it's like, oh.
Oh my God. I love this. Rudy. This is so great. Oh, that's really hot. You're making me horny now. Shit.
Okay, let's move on then. So, actress Glenn Close opened up about her time growing up as a member of the Moral Rearmament Movement, or MRA, which she described as a cult. Ever met anyone raised in a cult?
It depends on your definition of a cult, but I'm pretty sure the Salvation Army fits that one.
So you were raised in the Salvation Army?
Yes. It is a whole fucking church, and that's probably why the rest of the world doesn't know that, because it is a cult.
I thought the Salvation Army was just an army, not even an army, but like just people.
It was a charity organization. No, it is a church. It is first and foremost a church, but the public doesn't know that, and they don't know the shit that goes on in there. Oh my goodness.
It now goes by the name Initiatives of Change. So if any of y'all out there are looking for a good cult to join this summer, now you know how to look it up. For us to toast again, this time it's to Naomi's Campbell new random baby.
What?
Random for us, but I'm certainly sure she knew it was coming.
But I mean...
Well, the reason I'm saying it this way is because I'm assuming she had a surrogate. And she didn't have to inform motherfuckers about it. We would have known she was pregnant because she's in the public eye. So, but we don't know the details. So in the time, we will say congrats. Ex-NBA star Lamar Odom, also known as Khloe Kardashian's ex, revealed that he's treating his crack addiction with ketamine, better known as Special K, but mostly known as horse tranquilizer.
Yes.
In an interview, he said, I went to rehab and did some other things, but ketamine came into my life at the right time. I'm feeling amazing. I'm alive, sober. I'm happy. I call it the healthy high. As my in-house drug specialist, Stevie, let me ask you, how the hell is this healthy and how is this considered sober?
I love it. Okay, so let's unpack this because there are so many components to my experience with ketamine.
What?
And then there's, girl.
I didn't literally mean in-house drug. Okay, go.
My experience with ketamine is it takes you on a bit of a ride, but it's quite short-lived. You can control it. You can gauge like how much of an experience you want to have quite easily by the amounts that you're taking. So it's really easy to measure. And it's very, very short lasting, and it's not, well, okay, this is debatable. Some say it can be addictive. I have not found that it has any addicting components. And the hangover is non-existent the next day. It's not like other drugs that you feel really shit the next day. So it really is quite a clean recreational drug. I did a lot of research. One of the things that I missed in my research was quite a vital piece of information because I just recently found this part out, which is, in my opinion, like the icing on the cake for my decision of this being a fairly clean drug to use recreationally. There is this TikToker, YouTuber. He is an ER technician, and one of the shorts he did was about ketamine. And
first of all, time out. It's ketamine. Ketamine. Like, what country are you from, Stevie?
That's how they say it in the Netherlands. So I overpronunciate a lot of things, but anywho, so he does this short where he's talking about like when you bring your baby to the ER, and if there's a situation where they need to do stitches or whatever, they say, you need to help us restrain your baby if we're giving stitches, because little Charlie jumped off the table and he cracked his skull open, and now we need to give stitches to him. You have to restrain him. If you can't take it, that's fine. Step out of the room. We will hold them down. If there's a point where it's not a situation where we can hold them down and you can't keep them still, then we have to give them anesthesia. What do we give them? Ketamine. That's what they give babies and small children in the hospital for anesthesia. Very, very, very tiny doses. They're giving babies ketamine for anesthesia. Wow.
Okay. Are you a proponent of legalizing psychedelics to treat depression?
100%. There is a study that's happening here in the Netherlands that are asking people who are diagnosed with depression or ADHD, or there's like 4 different things, but I just noticed the depression and ADHD part. If they would participate in seeing how microdosing LSD works. So your bitch has signed up for it like a week ago.
This is so funny.
I know.
I want to move on because you an addict. I need to get through the show before you're like laying on the table. You know what I mean? Ariana Grande just had a surprise wedding at her crib. Oh, I guess we should cheers to her too.
Who is she dating?
We don't know. It's some random dude.
And she kept it on the DL out of the public eye because she learned from her mistakes, because that's what she was talking about in Thank You Next.
Mm-hmm. You're married. Do you have any advice for her? Because you know she's listening.
Understand that people communicate differently and people also receive information differently. So learning how your husband communicates, also learning how he shows affection or the love language is really important. not expecting him to communicate or love in the way that you do is also important, because you're you and he's him, and you can't expect him to do it like you do. Finding a middle ground for that. For example, this is funny. Quintus and I just agreed on this last night. He is not as affectionate as I am. So we agreed on, if I write down on some cards the different things that I need from him at that moment. And his point, this was his point, if I put the cards on my forehead, then he will give me the thing that I need from him.
I'm sorry, like literally?
Literally. So if I need encouragement for him and I put the card on my forehead and it's like, this is what I need from you right now, he will give me encouragement. If I put affection, he will give me affection. If I put nothing, he will just leave me alone. But I can't just hand him the cards, because I was like, can I just hand you the cards? He's like, no, if you put them on your forehead, I will give you exactly what you want. And I just placed the card on my forehead. This is ridiculous. I know.
I'm glad you think so, but it's okay. So Ariana, I need you to
compromise. It's compromise. And the lesson learned is that I do this, he's going to learn. But I have a system. I have something I can go to that's not going to cause a fight.
Yes, you're going to turn your forehead into a filing cabinet. But I have some good news for you. The good news is this is just for you. Jay-Z's cannabis brand announced that it will produce 900,000 pounds of product. You smoke all day, every day. You probably consume 900,000 by now, right?
I already know who can get it for me in the States. That's not a problem. If I go to the States, I know somebody I can get it from. If it's there, they can get whatever for me. So that's not the problem. The problem is that I'm a cheap ass motherfucker. And
the problem is that you're a motherfucking addict and you are really trying to figure out how to import weed when you live in a city that's wrong with it. Are you an indica or sativa smoker?
Sativa.
What strain? What's the flavor?
So I basically smoke shake. And what it is it's the leftover of all the weed, like whatever is like the shit that falls off while they're like separate. It's like whatever is falling off and left over. That's what I smoke. So it's a mix of all the.
Oh, you fuck! I didn't know that you're basically telling me you are the dumpster diver of marijuana. That's what you are. You fucking hobo. A hobo when you don't have to be. I work for a financial fintech company, but I want your leftover weed.
Also, I don't have to worry about grinding it because it's basically like already ground.
Yeah, it's basically trash. But you're doing a public.
I don't gotta worry about grinding it. Grounding it. Okay, sorry.
A drug dealer in Liverpool was busted when he posted a picture of his hands holding a block of cheese. I know you're like, tell me more, Rudy.
Yes, a block of cheese.
He took a selfie, a close-up selfie, and posted it online, and the police zoomed in and got his prints off the cheese.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh, this is why I don't have social media. Because if I ever have to kill somebody one day.
Speaking of killing, have you ever heard of the vampire facial?
The vampire facial. I'm assuming that's where they're putting blood on your face to try to rejuvenate your skin cells.
Yes. Your girl, Kim Kardashian, made it famous back in 2013 when she got it on her show. But this story has nothing to do with her. A VIP salon owner in New Mexico named Maria de Lourdes Ramos de Ruiz has been indicted on 24 felonies, including practicing medicine without a license, racketeering, fraud, money laundering, and tax evasion. This salon was a popular hotspot for this procedure. The worst part of the story, though, is two people contracted HIV.
No.
Yes, girl.
No. That is a lot to unpack.
Quincy Jones recently revealed that he refused to work with Elvis because he was, quote, a racist motherfucker. Folks in your hometown must love that guy.
I love Quincy Jones. I got a lot of ridicule in high school because my best friends were Black. I say I grew up in Louisiana because I spent my formative years there, but I was actually born in Virginia, and I lived in Virginia until I was 12. When I was 12, I moved to Louisiana. At my school in Virginia, there were more Black people. There were less racial slurs because we were close to the capital. Moving to Louisiana and experience, for me, and also my parents are pastors in a predominantly Black church. The Salvation Army in the US is because of systemic racism and because of charitable organizations reaching out to specific communities that need the most help, which are in those predicaments because of systemic racism. It is a predominantly minority church. I'm getting nervous because I feel I'm going to be blunt and honest with you. I do not feel like I'm qualified to talk about the problems of racism being a white person, and even saying any little bit of difficulty that I experienced is nothing in comparison to being a Black person in the South.
Former manager of the Department of Defense's Aerospace Threat Program confirms UFOs are real. First of all, threat program? We fighting aliens for real? You just now telling us? Have you ever seen one or met one?
Well, at least as far as I know, I have not seen or met an alien.
I ask because it's statistically proven that they feel safe appearing in front of the white people,
Where do you get your statistics from? I want to know where you're getting
because every motherfucking story I hear about an alien sighting, abduction, it's like Bubba was in the yard. They also stated that they believe they've made discoveries that will revolutionize the human race. We're just going to let these dumbasses run shit a little longer before we introduce intelligence. But moving on. Well,
wait, no.
This is the part where I ask my guests to drop their social media info, but I don't think we need you to start giving out your LinkedIn after this.
I do have LinkedIn.
Yeah, I don't think.
I'm going to do you one up. I'm going to give my phone number, and you can shoot me a WhatsApp.
No, we are not giving you our phone number.
Why not?
You must think I don't have listeners. This is disrespectful.
Oh, I know you have listeners, but baby, I'm bored. I'm so bored. I can use the.
I will not allow that. But in your case, they can probably look out for smoke signals. It's time for us to wrap it up.
It's been real fun.
Oh my God, this bitch is high and drunk.
Want to hear a joke?
Yes, Stevie.
A little boy sees his grandpa drinking a glass of whiskey. He asks his grandfather, "Papa, can I have a taste?" Grandpa says, "Well, son, does your dick touch your asshole?" Little boy replies, "No, sir." Grandpa says, "Well, you're not big enough." Later that evening, Grandpa's smoking a cigar. Little boy walks up and says, "Grandpa, can I try some?" Grandpa says, "Well, son, does your dick touch your asshole?" "No, sir, not yet." "Well, you're not big enough." The next day in the afternoon, little boy sitting outside with a plate of cookies. Grandpa walks up, says, "Oh, son, that looks like a lovely plate of cookies. May I try one?" Little boy says, "Well, Grandpa, does your dick touch your asshole?" Grandpa replies, "Why, yes, sir, it does." Little boy says, "Well, you can go fuck yourself because Grandma made these cookies for me."
Oh my God. I'm really proud of you for making it through. Say bye to the people.
Peace out.
Chez Ru, through your speakers weekly. Chez Ru, get your liquor and unwind. Chez Ru, then you'll never be behind. I want to know you. Find me on Instagram and YouTube. Chez Ru, CHEZRU. Follow, subscribe, invite your mama and your tribe, baby.